Who founded Buddhism?
The founder of Buddhism is Buddha Shakyamuni.
What was his name before becoming a monk? Whose son was he? Which country was he from?
Before becoming a monk, he was Prince Siddhartha. He was the son of King Suddhodana and Queen Maya. He was from India.
When an ordinary person is born, it is called rebirth. But when Buddha Shakyamuni was born, what terms did the sages use? What do they mean?
The sages used the following terms. Birth. A joyful birth that brings more meaning to life. Manifestation. An embodiment of a flesh and blood human being, born from a mother's womb just like everyone else. Descent. Coming down from a noble place to a lower realm to be born. These terms honor and respect the Buddha, who descended to bring joy and happiness to humanity, helping people master themselves by understanding the truth of life.
When was Buddha Shakyamuni born?
He was born on the 15th day of the 4th lunar month, known as Buddha's birthday.
King Suddhodana married Prince Siddhartha to prepare him to inherit the worldly throne, hoping his son would live a luxurious life with a beautiful wife and children. What was his wife's name? And who was his child?
His wife was Princess Yasodhara, the daughter of King Supabuddha. His son was Rahula, who became a monk with Buddha at the age of 7.
What motivated Prince Siddhartha to renounce the world and seek the truth?
Seeing the suffering of human life, birth, aging, illness, and death, without an end, he wanted to find a path of liberation for all beings. Therefore, he left his royal life, his beautiful wife, and his beloved son to become a monk in search of enlightenment.
What does Shakyamuni mean?
Shakya means to awaken compassion and treat all beings equally. Muni means a mind that is always pure and peaceful. Shakyamuni refers to a person with boundless compassion, who helps all beings without seeing anyone as an enemy, thus living in peace and liberation.
What was the first method of practice Buddha followed?
At first, he practiced under two famous meditation masters of the time but did not achieve complete enlightenment. He then practiced asceticism, sometimes eating only a sesame or corn seed per day, exposing himself to the elements. But this only weakened his body and clouded his mind, preventing him from finding the truth.
How did he practice afterward?
He reflected on the two methods he had tried. Indulgence in worldly pleasures is like cooking sand expecting rice, it will never work. Extreme asceticism only weakened his body, hindering spiritual attainment. He discovered the middle path, eating just enough to sustain the body while easily letting go of attachments and bondage. After regaining his health, he bathed, sat under the Bodhi tree, and vowed not to rise until he achieved enlightenment. He meditated for 49 days and nights, attained profound insights, and became the Buddha, known as Shakyamuni.
Where did Buddha first teach after enlightenment?
The first teaching took place at Deer Park. The first audience was the 5 ascetics who had previously practiced asceticism with him. His first sermon was on the 4 Noble Truths, the core truths of life. Buddha taught for a total of 49 years, spreading the Dharma and helping sentient beings.
Who did Buddha teach during his 49 years of teaching?
He taught all types of people, from kings and nobles to non-believers, slaves, courtesans, robbers, and those of the lowest castes, with a spirit of equality and non-discrimination. Timeline of important events in Buddha Shakyamuni's life. Birth. The 15th day of the 4th lunar month. Renunciation at age 19, the 8th day of the 2nd lunar month. Enlightenment at age 30, the 8th day of the 12th lunar month. Passing into nirvana at age 80, the 15th day of the 2nd lunar month.